What exactly do chemicals in the environment do you specialize in? Where are you at? What do you do?
The ones cleaning the exhaust of the car, there's a catalyst installed on the exhaust, and we are in catalyst business.
The catalyst.
So you use catalyst for cleaning off gases from power plants and from cars and everywhere you can clean the gases.
Wonderful, and I think you've done a wonderful job in this sense. From what I can gather from my layman's ability to comprehend and read, that essentially we have clean burning coal now. Is that true?
No.
No.
That's really, there's no such thing as clean coal.
Oh, is there any such thing as the stuff that's coming out of those pipes? Is that 100% okay too? I mean, if I were to stick my mouth on it and suck it in, would I die?
Yes.
Thank you. So that's not safe either. So you haven't engineered all that out of there either, have you? So it's not a perfect thing either, but there is enough. I mean, I've studied enough of this, talked to enough coal miners here, enough other people in the, maybe not chicken field, but certainly enough to know that. I'll give you an idea. I talked to a woman who was 38 years in the EPA, retired a district manager.
Okay.
And I asked her, you saw a lot of changes in the EPA. She said, oh yeah. She says, what was the biggest change you saw? And she says, it started out with good intentions. It was about the environment. Now it's all political. Everything is political and about money. So, this is why you understand the skepticism and on this part, because you know when you work for corporations, it's not like you can give a shit about the people. It's pretty much about the money. Chemicals in the air. Okay.
So now, so we cannot do magic. We cannot make it filthy.
But
reduce the pollution.
That you can reduce it. And now you will admit this much. I can draw up the article. We can look at the internet right now and see that they have indeed reduced the emissions of coal burning plants significantly. Am I correct? Okay. So like your catalytic converters, am I correct? Okay. So the big boogeyman is what? CO2?
Yes, that's.
And that is the cause of what? Global warming?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, really? Ooh. And you have proof of that?
Quite compelling proof, yes.
I have proof to the otherwise. Let me ask you this, Mr. Profession in your class. Fundamental question. Carbon dioxide is a big boogeyman, am I correct? Of course, we breathe it out. The plants go, whoa, wonderful, they breathe it in, right? Okay, so it's a reciprocal gas. At this moment, in this atmosphere, what percentage of it is made up of carbon dioxide? CO2.
Depends on where in the atmosphere you are.
I'm asking you, as a profession, you should know, professionally should know this. What percentage of this atmosphere at any given time is made up of CO2?
I don't remember.
Professional environment, right? 0.04%. Less than half, 1%. It's remained that for a long time. It went up to 0.6%, I think, during the Jurassic period. Right? And of course, there were no SUVs or power plants or anything else around back then, just a bunch of dinosaur farts. So, you know, you tell me.
And cows.
Oh, yeah, okay. So I understand there was nothing there to say.
Methane is a worse gas than CO2.
Let me give you the book, one of the books I'm reading now. The Corruption of Climate Science by Tim Ball, PhD. And you do is you follow the money. Follow the money. Always follow the money. If you look at the true science of this, it's all coming from computer models that 80% of the data put into these models are assumptions. There's not one statistic they put in here. It's all averages and guesses. It's nothing to do with hard data. So they're averaging everything out. They don't even take into factor here emissions from volcanoes and the El Nino, or the different layers like you brought up other in each different sections, the subsection where we don't have temperature gauges and there's no way possible we can get those. So we always have to average them out. So all these computer model bullshit things, it's not about getting the right data. It's about how much more money can they ask for from the government.
That, I would say more than 95% of all serious scientists in this field.
Because that is bullshit. You know where that came
95% of scientists in universities around the world.
Really? So the scientist I've spoken to out here, the EPA lady, when I asked her about this, and she said, and I asked her, she goes, it's bullshit. When well, on this screen back here, when the guy that started the Weather Channel gets on TV and goes, this is bullshit. There's no such thing. When one of the renowned professors from Georgia Tech, the name is escaping me, but she was she went along with the consensus, that bullshit consensus. All she heard was, oh, everybody agrees. So she went with the crowd mentality, right, for a while, until she started looking at the data. And she's going, wait a second, she started doing her own investigations? I said, this is bullshit. This is complete false science. There's nothing here that's real. And so she came out against global warming. Then they started skewing her, because she was the darling. Oh, we got the climatologist for MIT, you know, the world-renowned climatologist. Now she's against us. Ooh, bad woman. And I looked up, follow the money again, who funded the Copenhagen Accords? Who funded them? Do you know?
I'll 15 or what are you talking about?
The Copenhagen, the one where they came up with the, Paris Peace Accords and all that bullshit.
Yeah.
Who funded that? Who funded all of them? Who funded it? Where'd the money come from? Where? Take a wild guess. BP was the biggest. Exxon. Oh yeah, sure. You know why? So here, now why would they fund all these greenies? Well, it's alternative energy. Woo, right? Because we gotta get you working on their side. Here's how they do it. They make money off of you. This is how much of a dunce they've gone ahead and they think us of. Okay? By making carbon dioxide the big boogeyman, they can tax us now. They can tax the things we do. And it becomes a world tax. When they can get it and say, well, all the countries, we all do this. So we have to have this world tax. It's the first step in having a world government. And then they can tax us. So it's about follow the money. Plus, here's the real good thing. This is such a beautiful scam. And it works so well on you.
In Denmark, we're not afraid of tax. We have 50% tax already.
I understand, but you want to say
it goes beyond.
Yeah, it goes beyond that. Yeah, it goes beyond that, because here's where you really,
a lot of things.
Yeah, here's where you're really going to get boned. Okay, Mr. Oh, we're wonderful. This is where you're really going to get boned. By making carbon dioxide the boogeyman, they can trade carbon credits. So they now have created another scam in which they can make money. And because they're in charge of the product, they know how much carbon credits can be created. So on the open market, in the stocks, they can go ahead and make more money off of the carbon credits than they're making off of their very product. So you're putting money in the back door of the oil companies' pockets by going out there waving your green flag that doesn't mean a damn thing, because the entire thing is a scam. And I'm going to show you a couple of videos that will prove me right. And then I would like for you to do your own investigation. Yeah, well, then I would ask you to go ahead and look some of this stuff up.
Consider more than 95% of all serious researchers.
Okay, let me show you where that's bullshit.
You can find one guy here. I can find contract that says.
Again, you know where it came from. This is the questionnaire they put out. Will you listen to me, and I'm going to crush you. All right, you know how to listen. Bye, moron.